Hello, Capricorns. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful evening. Today, we will be reading for the month of July. So, hopefully, last month's resonated with you. And I apologize that I'm like talking super crazy because I'm super tired. So, if I start slurring my words, I apologize. It's kind of late, but I wanted to get these out. So, basically, right before us, we see the Shaman Oracle. And these are by John Matthews and Will Kingham. And this is the spirit of truth. Acceptance of the reality of things as they are. So as we walk our chosen path, it helps us to measure our progress accurately, usefully, and it punctures our self-delusions and gives us a truer understanding of anyone en route who might offer us false security and seductive words. So, facing the future with open eyes, responding to challenges with honesty and truth, and belief in truthfulness of others, seeing beyond illusion and clear-sightedness. So, I'm going to tell you, either you are dealing with someone who is lying to you, either you are lying to yourself, or either you are lying to someone else. But it is time for the spirit of truth to make its presence known. So that is the energy that I am getting for Capricorn. So whichever category you fall in. No judgment. But that is what the spirit of truth wants you to know. So as we move on, I'm going to go ahead and move the spirit of truth out of the way. And we'll be doing a 5-card spread for the month of July for Capricorn. We're just going to be using the Babylonian Tarot by Sandra Tabitha Cicero. And I'm going to give it a few more shuffles. Okay. Past. The devil. Present. Strength. Hidden influences. The Queen of Cups. The advice. The Empress. Possible outcome. The Ace of Wands reversed. And overall energy is Genesis. All right. Okay, Capricorn, are we ready to go on this adventure together? So, right here in the past, we see Miss Lamatsu. Okay, and Lamatsu is actually attributed to the Capricorn sign, so this tells me that this is you in the past. So this is where you need to ask yourself, are you tied to a situation, or are you obsessed with a situation? And it's time, you should have asked for help. When I see the number 15, and I say this every time, do not allow others to get close until trust has been built. And you didn't do that in the past. And it's time to change. And you are off course. You were off course in the past. And, yeah. I'm just looking at the cards. I'm sorry. This is a very interesting reading. Wow. Okay, so I kind of feel like you're tied to this situation, and it's not like the healthiest of situation. Either there's some self-delusion, or this is a sexual situation that you're tied to. One of the two. But you're holding on pretty tightly, and it's about time to let go. Right now in the present, what it's telling you to is to find the strength. And strength in this deck, in the other decks, it shows like where they're like calmly taking, getting the lion, but here Gilgamesh is like about to like super beat down this lion over here. And I'm sorry, my nose is like stuffy. What this is trying to tell you is that this card is attributed to Leo. So you might be dealing with some fire energy, or it might be telling you to harness the energy of a Leo, or that you are harnessing the energy of a Leo. And it's all about strength and fortitude and triumph and energy. So you might need to get up get up and start moving around. Courage and the ability to endure hardship. So Capricorn, you're going through some stuff right now, and you need to have the strength to come to a resolve. And that's what I'm getting from this. Is like you're tied to this situation, and there you are as Lamatsu, and you're holding on to these two things, these possibly two relationships for some, possibly work and home life for others, and possibly, I'm closing my eyes, I'm sorry, your past. You're holding on very tightly to something in your past. You don't want to let it go, and it's affecting your present situation, and it's telling you to be strong about this and make the right choice, and you need to become courageous and overcome it. And for others, it's all about harnessing that energy, and you might possibly reconcile with a former enemy. So my thing is, be very careful, because it is by the devil if you're going to reconcile with somebody. My advice would be just trust your intuition, because we have the Queen of Cups right next to you. So the hidden influence in this month is going to be the Queen of Cups. Whether this is you harnessing the Queen of Cups, or an actual person coming into the situation or into your life. A little bit about the Queen of Cups. She is... Now, yeah, I can't read that far. My eyes are burning. Namu. And she's attributed to the Scorpio and the water signs. She's the lady of the gods, the mother who gave birth to the universe. The mother, the first one, the mother who gave birth to heaven and earth. And she's right by the Empress. Okay. And we're going to keep going, okay? Because I got something that's like building up in my head right now. Namu is described as the mother of all mortal life, and it is credited with creating humanity from molded clay. Okay, the qualities and the attributes of Namu were later merged into the goddess of Aruru. There is 2 women in your life. This is for one Capricorn. There's 2 women in your life. You need to make your choice. They both cannot be there, because the Queen of Cups and Aruru were merged into the same kind of... Let's read it again. Namu is described as the mother of all mortal life and is credited with creating humanity from molded clay. The qualities and attributes of Namu were later merged into the goddess of Aruru, where we see her molding Enkidu out of clay. Okay? Maybe that resonates with somebody. But the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She's fertile. She's virtue. She's happiness. She has psychic abilities. We're going to have to pull some clarifiers here, guys. She's a good mother figure, one who nourishes. She's family-oriented, loving, romantic, kind, patient. This is a good woman. They're actually both 2 good women. 2 good women. And so for some, these are people who are going to be helping you. But then I see... Okay, so here's the 2 stories that I got going on, and they're going simultaneously in my mind, and I'm getting overwhelmed. So on one end, I see a Capricorn who is tied to these 2 women, and he's trying to find the strength to decide on what he wants. And then on the other side, I see a Capricorn who's tied to a situation, finding strength, and 2 women are going to come and help them. Older women, someone, maybe a mother or a good friend, who's going to come and give some good advice, because they're merged from the same story, if that makes sense. And that is your hidden influence, is the Queen of Cups. And so trust your intuition, trust your gut feelings. So then the advice, it comes from Aruru, okay? And Aruru, like I just said, is the Empress. And here we see her, they're going to hear this. The Empress is attributed to Venus. The goddess Aruru is shown. And she is creating Enkidu out of clay. Capricorn, this is for somebody because it just shot through my head. If you're a mom and you're a Capricorn, you are a good mom. You are creating a life for your children. And I feel like I'm going to cry because I don't know who this is for. You have done so much for your children. And you have created something out of nothing. And the illusion is that things aren't going to get better, but they are going to get better. And you're strong enough to get through this. And trust your intuition and trust the support of the Queen of Cups, because as the Empress, there you are on your throne and you're creating with your hands. You are beauty and happiness and abundance, and you are just the epitome of motherhood. And I'm sorry that I'm getting emotional, but this is for a certain Capricorn out there who feels that their life is upside down. But that is an illusion, and that is in the past, because you are stronger now, because that is you in the present moment, and you are strong and you are overcoming it, and you have the support, and you are the smart, beautiful woman, and you are creating life, a beautiful life, and your children are just in awe of you. You are like the Proverbs, I forget the Proverbs, but it talks about this wonderful woman, and that is exactly who you are. And wow, I don't know who that is for, but if you were doubting yourself as a mom or doubting yourself as a woman, stop. Because that is a lie, and that is straight from the devil, and that is not true. You are amazing. I don't know who that's for, but I got really emotional when I had to say it. Oh, my heart. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to the other part of the story. If you are the Capricorn who is balancing these two women, I see the possible outcome is not going to be a good one, just because the ace is reversed. And usually aces are gifts from heaven. I've seen the ace of the ace of wands has been very popular tonight. And when it's reversed, it means that it's not a good time to start something new. Okay? And you need to figure out, if you're this Capricorn that's trying to juggle these two women, you need to figure out what it is you want. Okay? And then the overall energy that I have for Capricorn is the Genesis card. This is the Trump card. I did a video on this that it really explains what this is. This is like before of everything. And you see the baby on here. Some Capricorns are going to be having some babies. That's what it is. Some Capricorns will be having some babies, okay? And if you don't want to have any babies, you better be protecting yourself. So a little bit about the Genesis. This is the absolute beginning or a starting point, okay? Completely new outlook on life. And that one, I think, is for the mother that's out there who has changed her mind and is like, wow, things are going better, things are improving, and you're creating. I don't know what you're creating, but you're creating something. And you see all that earth in the background behind Aruru, the Empress. She is just creating. And whoever is the Capricorn mother out there, if you will please message me and let me know if this resonates with you, because like I was moved to tears almost thinking about you. And I just see you. And if you see Namu and Aruru, they look very similar. So I feel like that was your intuition told you to do something and you followed it, and now you're creating this new life. And yeah, the ace is there as a possibility. It's not a good time to start something, but it's because you haven't faced the truth yet. See, this truth thing, it can go three ways. Remember, I told you it could go three ways. So I want to get some clarification on the Queen of Cups as the hidden influence. And like I said, if you're the mother and this just resonated with you, I'm going to stop there with you, because I feel like that story is very clear. So I want to know the hidden influence for the Capricorn who is having to make a choice. I'm getting nervous. The Emperor. Okay. Do you see that? I see that. I see. Whew, there's going to be there's going to be a battle with that one. With the Queen of Cups, it's going to be a battle. The person who has the intuition, the person who has some psychic abilities that you weren't aware of, that she knew what you were doing, Capricorn. I'm sorry, I'm calling you out. She knew what you were doing, and you better be prepared because she's ready to confront you. The way that I see Marduk coming into this, and do you see the Emperor and the Empress? Okay, I don't know. I'm seeing another story too. So the Emperor is all about conquest. This is victory. This is ambition. Goals were met. But I kind of see like this person is attacking, you know? So I also see for the Capricorn, the Emperor and the Empress are going to have a baby. Let's see, clarifier on the Ace of Disc. Possible outcome for the Ace of Disc. Show us. It's not a good time. Yep, someone's having a baby. Someone is having a baby. Sex, reconciliation, the Emperor, the Empress, the pregnant lady, and the baby. So there's one story. And then here's the story that I have for the one there's this Capricorn out there. There's some Capricorns out there that are trying to play the field. If you are playing the field, my friend, there ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm all about a good time. I'm all about reconciling. Be very, very careful, buddy, if you don't want to get somebody pregnant. Okay? Or be very, very careful, Miss Capricorn out there, if you don't want to get pregnant. Because it's really not a good time for a new beginning. But guess what? It may just happen. Okay? So Capricorns, I had those 3 stories for you guys. And it's the spirit of truth. And I feel like hopefully that resonated with somebody, because I felt it. Capricorns, please let me know if any of these stories resonated with you, because July is going to be a very interesting month. So if you don't want to get anybody pregnant, Capricorn, or if you don't want to get pregnant, Capricorn, protection, protection, protection. Make your choices and your decisions. Don't live in deception. Follow the gift of truth, because you're either deceiving yourself, or you're being deceived by one, or you're deceiving others. So be aware of the spirit of truth, because all things will come to light. So that is my reading for July. Hopefully it resonates with you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week.